Hey everybody, this is Erika Szabo. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing a device I've been wanting to check out for a while now, and that's the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket. So I've heard a lot about this device, and it's something I wanted to use for my own work purposes on YouTube. So I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a rundown and give you some tips and tricks on some features it has to offer that you might not hear so much about. Now, when it comes to being a YouTuber or a Let's Player, having the right video capture device is essential. I've been on the hunt for a very long time now and haven't really found what I needed in convenience or speed. That's when the Rocket comes into play, and while it is a bit different from competitors, it was much more on my alley. Now, the Rocket comes with a USB power cable. It comes with another power cable with split USB ports. It comes with a 2-meter HDMI cable, component video cable. Comes with an AV adapter cable that works for the PS3 and retro consoles, and it comes with a little mic for commentary you want to offer in your gameplay. Now, this all works with HDMI and component, but it also works with composite. You'll just need to buy a separate adapter to do so. There aren't too many affordable dedicated capture devices that come to mind aside from the Elgato or the Roxio. Now, like its competitors, the Rocket is self-powered using a USB cord, which you can hook up to your home console, to your computer, or even to a power outlet using a travel adapter. Now, on the back of the Rocket, you will find your USB port, your AV in, your HDMI out, and your HDMI in. On the front, you will find your flash drive port, so you can hook up your flash drive in here. And then you also have a mic connector, so you can hook up a headset if you want to overlap your gameplay with commentary. While the Rocket doesn't have built-in storage, recording efficiently, quickly, and on the go is incredibly easy as long as you have a flash drive. Now, I will also mention that it does include a very simple, like a very simple mic that you can use to connect to the front, but it might not suit your particular needs. So it will take some research to find the right one, the right headset, the right whatever, just because there are certain ones that aren't actually compatible with the Rocket. Would I consider this to be a gripe? No, not necessarily, because it's all about finding what works best for you. On the top of the Rocket, you'll find simple built-in audio mixer controls consisting of an audio gain boost, mute and volume buttons, as well as a lock button stopping you from accidentally changing the unit's own touch-sensitive buttons. Dominating the rest of the unit is a big round start-stop recording button. There's also a light around the whole edge of the device that flashes and glows to alert you to various recording and media states. It's simple yet extremely helpful in case recording stops for whatever reason. When I did record gameplay with the Rocket, I always made sure to keep it in front of me, or at least to the corner of my eye, so I'll be able to see those light fluctuations in case anything were to happen. I would also recommend using a flash drive that has a built-in light, just to make sure it's working properly too. Now, keep in mind you can also record from your PC or Mac. From your PC, it's super easy because you just have to plug in this HDMI cable included in the packaging. In terms of Mac, it's not really something that's covered often, but it's actually super easy to do. All you'll need to use is a mini display port here, like this one. This one I got a while ago actually from Griffin. It's the mini display port to HDMI and DVI. You won't be needing the DVI, of course, here. All you got to do from there is hook this end up to your mini display port on your MacBook Pro, hook up the HDMI cable to this end here, and then hook it all up to the HDMI in on the back of the Rocket, and you're all set. So here's a look at the Mac footage I was able to put together on the Hauppauge. I am really impressed because of how seamless it is and because of how easy it is using the mini display port to be able to do so. So if you do have a Mac, if you are a Mac user, definitely recommend checking this out. It's perfect. Now, one feature that I was super stoked about and something that took a lot of research for me was figuring out how to capture retro consoles on the Rocket. Finding that information is really difficult. It takes a lot of research, and it makes it complicated, and it makes it seem like it's not worth your time. However, it very much is, and it's not expensive or as expensive as some people have made it to be. I've heard some people using things like RCA splitter cables, or even things like a DVD recorder to be able to do this, but it's way easier, way easier, so don't worry. All you gotta do in this case is use the supplied AV adapter here, which is for the PS3 but can also be used for those retro consoles. All you gotta do is plug that into your AV in here, and then you'll need to use the blue and 2 blacks here. You don't have to worry about the red or the green. Now, the trick, all you will need in any of this is just spare AV cables. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. I have no idea where these people are getting these ideas from. It's just, it kind of shocks me because I'm like, what the heck? Like, I was so scared thinking I wasn't going to be able to do this, thinking I wasn't going to be able to capture on my Super Nintendo, which is what I practiced on. I haven't done so on my Genesis yet, or my Nintendo or anything like that, but this will show you proof that it does work. So all you have to do is hook up the yellow to the blue, and then hook up the red to the black with the red inside here. Whoops, so loud. And then the black to the white inside. And then hook up the other end to your television, and then to your television, and then hook up the system itself to the television as well, and you are all set to go. So we're gonna start things off with some Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. I only actually ended up testing for the Super Nintendo, so I can't really vouch for the Genesis or the Nintendo just yet, or any other systems, but you know, this is just such an amazing game, and this was my first go-to for checking this out. Now, do keep in mind that when you are editing this, in this case I was editing on Premiere Pro, there was some glitching going on while I was in Premiere Pro, so I was really worried that that the final exported product was gonna end up having glitching in it. Now, when you put the files on your computer in the first place, there's absolutely no issues. It's not until you go into the software. But after exporting, I was actually very happy because I didn't have any problems at all. No glitching whatsoever. So that scare was just totally nullified, luckily. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it is so easy. It is so easy doing this on the Hauppauge. I'm just really pleased, and yeah, this is just such an awesome game, and I'm really happy with how it ended up looking. So yeah, I guess let's move on to the next game. See what else we got here, because we got a few heavy hitters. So next up, we are at She's Bridge in Super Mario World. This is one of my first video games I ever played. Now, I picked this stage specifically because it has this really great secret in here that I don't think a lot of people know about. I accidentally found out about it. Oh my god. Whoa, okay. I don't want to die before this happens, but there's a really good secret in here I found out when I was a kid, all by accident. It has to do with getting a purple Yoshi. Everybody loves getting a purple Yoshi because he's just basically the ultimate Yoshi in the game. And it's super easy to get him if you can come across this little secret on She's Bridge. It's one of those things where you kind of just have to figure it out by accident. So maybe that's why I'm not seeing so much in terms of it. I really hope I don't die before this happens. But we're almost there. Oh my god, okay. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna reach a checkpoint, yes. And then we're gonna hit this box here with the wings, and we're gonna fly up. And now we're in this place. Yeah, I love this place. Except for the fuzzies. Fuzzies suck. So all you gotta do, this level's kinda hard, so you just drop down. You think you're gonna die, but you don't! So there you go, you got a purple Yoshi. Achievement unlocked. Next up is Earthbound. So, of course, we had a little bit of glitching in Premiere Pro when I was checking this out. Worried, but nothing ended up happening. Like I said, this is an awesome game. So happy to own it. Complete in box. Couldn't be happier. And I'm so happy to see this footage looking as good as it does in this finished product. I'm just like ecstatic. I can't even explain it to you. Yeah, I love this game. I love it to pieces. So this all of this footage is just awesome, and I'm really happy with how easy it ended up being considering how complicated it was made to seem whenever I looked up tutorials for game capture for retro systems on the Hauppauge. I'm really happy that that wasn't the case. So next up, we have some Phalanx. This is one of my favorite 2D space shooters, or shmups, or whatever. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, this one was just as seamless, super fast, and just a really great game overall. I'm really pleased with all this, so I really hope you enjoy this test. So overall, I was pleasantly surprised with the Rocket here. It doesn't exactly offer you everything you need, but to be honest, like that really wasn't an issue for me personally. Maybe it'll be an issue for you, considering you'll need to get a flash drive if you don't already have one, or a mic or a headset or something, right? But to me, that's not a big deal. I felt like this had some really snappy functionality, and it's really great for on the go, and it's really great for my personal purposes. It might not necessarily be something for a Let's Player who plans on recording for very long periods of time unless you have a very big flash drive, but do keep in mind, like, you'll be having to play for like hours and hours and hours and hours for that to be a problem. Yeah, overall, I'm really pleased with this thing, and I'm very excited to use this more for work and play. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket. Thank you so much to Hauppauge for sending me this rocket. I am like super stoked to use it some more, and I'm super excited to use it with more of my retro consoles as well. I really hope that that this has helped some of you if you are interested in getting a game capture device, and if you're looking at this one in particular. If you need any more like tutorials, or if you have any questions or anything, please leave your comments below. I am more than happy to help if you're having issues connecting to your Mac, or if you are having connection issues and things like that to retro consoles. I'm going to be testing out more of my retro consoles coming up. That's probably something that I might either make a separate video on, or something I'll talk about on my Facebook fan page or on my Twitter, so do stay tuned for something like that. Yeah, this was really great, and I'm really pleased. I needed something like this in my life for YouTube videos and the like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a happy day. I'm very happy. So yeah, please tune in again very soon for many more videos, and I'll see y'all later, okay? Alright, peace.